Hi, welcome back to the Best Travel Channel. My name is Gareth and I'm off to Avenham and Miller Park today. Let's see what we can find. Avenham and Miller Park were designed by Edward Milner, the man behind Moore Park. It was built by cotton workers who were made unemployed by the cotton famine in the 1860s. A natural amphitheatre dominates the majority of Avenham Park. It was opened to the public in 1867. Avenham Park's Japanese Garden was opened in 1936. Japanese gardens, along with many other Japanese culture, was largely cut off from the West until 1854, when traders and diplomats started to travel there. Japanese gardens came to British exhibitions in 1910 and attracted visitors due to their natural landscapes and calming zen. This Japanese garden features a bridge, rock features, and colourful ornamental plants and trees like Japanese maple and bamboo. You may remember the benches at Moore Park and their connection to Cleopatra's Needle. Here is another example, this time of sphinxes. Overlooking a Japanese garden is a bronze war memorial in memory of the Lancashire Regiment who fought in the Second Boer War from 1899 to 1902. It was moved from the current location of the cenotaph in Preston city centre. Ivy Bridge separates Avenham Park from Miller Park. The East Lancashire Railway line ran along the bridge to Preston Junction in the mid-1800s. By the 1970s, the train line was obsolete. Miller Park was named after the alderman Thomas Miller, who acquired the land it was built upon. A statue stands here of Edward Smith Stanley, 14th Earl of Derby. He led the United Kingdom as Prime Minister, led the Conservative Party for 22 years and abolished slavery amongst other achievements. Although Ivy Bridge no longer functions as a railway bridge, here is a functioning railway bridge intact. In fact, Miller Park greets every visitor by train to Preston. This line runs from Blackpool through to destinations such as Manchester. Miller Park has a scenic path that runs past the River Ribble. A fountain takes centre stage in the park, along with spiral stairs and the red brick East Cliff County offices behind it. The office was a former hotel opened in 1883 and operated by the Lancashire and Yorkshire Railway and the London and North Western Railway, and later British Transport between 1948 to 1950. The complete scene is popular for wedding and graduation photos. Also crossing the River Ribble is the old tram bridge. The original was destroyed by floods in 1935, but later rebuilt. It was used to transport goods between Preston and South Ribble. In 2019, the bridge was closed due to over 200 defects being found, including in its beams. It is now deemed completely unsafe to walk upon indefinitely. The Belvedere is an original part of the park, but was once found in Avenham Park, where the statue of the Earl of Derby now stands. Built in 1865, the Belvedere cost £468 at the time to build. The term Belvedere comes from the Italian for a fair or beautiful view. They were made popular when one was built in the Vatican City for Pope Innocent VIII in the late 15th century. Miller Park is home to two replica cannons. Cannons were originally taken from Russians in Sevastopol during the Siege of Sevastopol in the Crimean War of 1853 to 1856 as a war trophy. The British Victorians celebrated the siege, which culminated in the victory for the Allied forces of the British, French and Ottomans. Cannons were distributed to various parks and cities in Britain, but later many were melted for scrap metal in the Second World War. These replicas, like one found in Huntingdon in Cambridgeshire, were later replaced. This impressive Tuscan-style building is called Avenham Tower, and it stands just outside Miller Park's boundaries. It was built in 1847 for the Threlfall family, a well-known Catholic family well established in Preston for a long time, whose descendant was the Jacobite Edmund Threlfall, who was involved in an apparent plot to assassinate the Protestant King William III in 1689, following his invasion of England, known as the Glorious Revolution. Well, that's my tour of Avenham and Miller Park complete. Wherever I'll be next, I hope you join me there. Take care, bye for now.